back here, we were saying you were hot. And you were right, she's not hot at all. She's cold, so. Are you having a good time though? Yes. You are? But even though it's cold, are you cold? Really, you're cold? Are you? Let me feel your hand. Your hand is hot. Are you okay? So my wife went through that. We saved about $80 a month on heat bills. The kids and I would just cuddle up to her. So I a good magician always has this beautiful assistant with him. I'm not that good. So I try and, find an assistant when I get there. What is your name, dude? Your name is Me?
No, it's Alina.
Alina, have you ever performed magic before?
No.
Oh, this must be very exciting for you then. How about a big hand for Alina for volunteering to come up and help us out? Come on. Keep it going for it. Keep going. So they can see you. I mean, otherwise, we're just two folks just standing up here in the dark. Again. I didn't mean to let that slip. Well, we've actually. So you've never done magic?
No.
Have you ever done tricks?
No.
You don't have to answer that. That's all right. I think we can guess the answer to that by the shoes you've chosen to wear tonight. Am I right? Oh, they're comfortable. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you a magic trick. You have 3 scarves. You have a yellow scarf, a red scarf, and a blue scarf. You have 1 scarf to me. Keep 1 for yourself and drop the 3rd one on the floor. Or just set it there. Now, this is your audience. This apparently is the best we could throw together at the last minute. You hold your scarf out just like this. Show your audience your scarf.
Okay.
Show them both sides of your scarf. And then hold it up by 1 corner just like this. Now pull it through your other hand just like this. Were you born on a farm?
No.
Because I noticed you were kind of milking it. A little bit like this. I mean, I'm fine with it, but that's not what I asked you to do. But now that you've started. Left hand never moves. Right arm does all the work. This has absolutely nothing to do with the trick. This is just called style. Just a little style to get the show going. Now take that scarf and drape it over your fist just like that. Take this finger on your own hand.
Okay.
Be real specific. Don't want any trouble like that last show, boy, out there. Now you're going to take this finger and shove it, place it right inside your fist just like that.
Okay.
So that you have just a little corner sticking out. And then you let each finger on your right hand touch that scarf 1 time as you push it farther and deeper inside your fist. Just like that. Perfect. Now show your audience both sides of both fists. Just show them like that. And then open your fist and show them that your scarf is gone. What happened? You broke my trick. Give me that red scarf, please. Perfect. What color was the scarf that disappeared?
Yellow.
Yeah, somebody just said orange. I saw it! It's orange! Moving around on its own up there. What color was the scarf that disappeared?
Yellow.
What color is my scarf?
Red.
No, mine was the yellow one. This is the one that was on the floor. People are drunk, aren't you? Watch that red scarf. We're looking for the yellow scarf. Check this out. Inside the red scarf. Well, don't give it away. There is that yellow scarf. Now, you'll take this one and hand me that blue one. Perfect. Yeah, the blue one was on the floor. Has that been going on all night? Is that a new thing? Is that new? That's a new symptom. You should have that checked. I'm sure there's an algorithm for the nodule that's caused that. Hey, sexy! You smoke? No! Why did you even ask me that? What's that blue scarf? For those of you sitting over here, what's that blue scarf? What is your name, sir? That is correct. I'm very good at this. Richard. He never gets that wrong. I'm sorry, did a piece of that get on you? Let's try that red syrup with the albuterol in it. Richard, do you have any paper money with you tonight? Richard, do you have any paper money with you tonight? This is the conversation part of the show. You're going to need to respond. Maybe I can do it like this. I may be getting drowned out. Richard! Richard! I need $50. Do you have a $50 bill? No? You got a 20? How long have you been married? 39 years. Yeah, see. What do you have? Do you have 10s? 20s? I said you have paper money, and you said yes. I've run through a bunch of bills, and you said no to all of them. What do you have? A 5 and some 1s. What is that, in case you guys get separated? Just enough for him to get almost all the way home. Where do you live? Oh, yeah, that won't get you. That'll get you, like, to Bezetta. Then you know what you'll have to do. You'll have to, stand there like this until you hear somebody pull over and they go, hey, get in. Where you go, measure? Yeah, come on, get in. That's the best we can do, right? See that $5 bill. Now he's nervous about getting, I don't want to give you my 5. Whoa. Kids won't eat, I know. Hang on. This is how I find the Vietnam vets in the room. That's how oh yeah, that's all my fault. Yeah. My Lay Massacre, that was all my design. Yeah, I voted for Nixon. Twice. In 4th grade and again in 7th. It's all me. What color was the last scarf that disappeared? No, nobody knows. Hold those two up, show them. The last one that disappeared was blue. We're looking for the blue scarf. My colorblind friends. Check this out. Inside Richard's $5 bill. That's pretty goddamn good. Here's $5 for helping me out. Big hand for that Oh, do you guys like impressions, impersonations? Do you like that kind of stuff? Do you like those?
Yeah.
Do you like those? You should learn those. A lot of people seem to like those. I should learn that stuff. Here's one impression. I do one impression only. This is my only impression. This is my only impression. Watch close. This is my impression of an Eskimo going to the bathroom. I'm at the age where sometimes I get a little ice dribble. I'm actually here. I don't know if I can keep doing that. If I do that long enough, I'm going to record an album with Rod Stewart and they won't be able to tell us apart. Oh my. This is my box of tricks. I'm on a very limited effects budget. You know, it's been over 30 years since I've taken a chick home from a comedy show, but you know. Something in the air tonight, isn't there? Just rope, ma'am. Don't throwing shards of glass over there. Friendly little magic trick. What is your name? That's correct. It's good Sean Aaron's mother could come, isn't it? We're all liquored up. See your son and his buddies. Now you have a piece of rope, right? You have a piece of rope. You hold it up by one end just like that. Perfect. Over here, somebody else has a piece of rope. Who has a piece of rope over here? Your name, sir, is? Jim. Jim. I have a room in my school named after you. Over here, somebody has a piece of rope. Who has a piece of rope? Hold it up. What is your name? Brian. Brian, Jim, and I'm sorry, your name is? Diane. She'll never get this if you keep What I need the three of you to do is check out your piece of rope. Make a regular piece of rope, nothing tricky about it. If it was, I wouldn't have given it to you. Who was it on Batman that did this? You guys don't yell at me because I'm not as nerdy as you, all right? Just relax. I'm going to get a Me Too hashtag. Now just relax. Guys, check out your rope. Yours okay? Brian, yours is the medium-sized rope. Diana, you have the little one. And Jim, you have the big one.
Yes, he does.
Well, Jim, now it's two of us who have said that. Three if you count yourself. Do me a favor, because that one's so large, it actually takes two people to check it out. So you give one end to the guy next to you there. Okay, and you hold it up above eye level and kind of pull the rope taut. And your name, sir, is? Anthony. Give it a little jerk on your end, Anthony. We're going to go real slow so everybody gets a chance here. You give a little jerk on your end, Jim. You give a little jerk on you. Now there's a little jerk on both ends. Hey, your rope checked out okay? Good. Will you toss that up here to me, please? Yeah, let's just throw it in. Right. Was that so hard? Anthony, let go of your end. And Jim, just frisbee that up here to me if you would. Try and put it right in here somewhere. You're not one of those teachers that's going to carry a gun now, are you? Hey, listen, I don't care where you stand on that issue, but I'm telling you, if you had Mrs. Pavlonat for 8th grade math, you don't want your fucking teachers carrying a gun. Eric, where's your homework? Well, I did. Out of control former nuns, man, that's not good. Bullshit, we would pray for a school shooting. Diana, where'd you go to school?
Brothers.
Ooh, the Wildcats. Yeah. Are they still wild, or are they just now they're just cats? They're wild? Oh, how wild? Hang on. There's a story in there. Did they have math there back then? Math, you know, arithmetic. Did they have math there back then? Are you squeezing her? You don't have to stay with this abusive shit. He drinks and then takes you out to, fancy basements and you can do better than, well, I mean, from Struthers you've come a long way already. You're all the way to a basement in Warren. But it's Howland adjacent. So that's for my realtor friends. Diane, did they have math there back then? Were you any good at that math? Perfect. I have a 5th grade story problem that involves using these 3 ropes as a visual aid. I'm going to tell you a quick story and then ask you several short questions that pertain to information that you have gathered from that story. I need you in a good, loud, clear voice to answer the questions. Can you do that, Diane?
Yes.
A little louder than that.
Yes.
Not quite so angry. You with me? You with me? All right. So not just I, but everyone in the room can hear. A bang! We'll ask her to keep that down so that you can actually be heard. Give someone else a chance. All right, you ready? Here's the story. I have 3 pieces of rope. This is rope number 1. It's the smallest rope in size and in value. It's rope number 1. The medium-sized rope is rope number 2, and the largest of the 3 is rope number 3. Pretty simple, right?
Yes.
Perfect. How many pieces of rope do I have?
3.
How many ends, Diane, are on each piece of rope? Don't help her with me. Did you hear that? How many ends are on each piece of rope? Can't hear you.
2.
Less anger. She sounds mean. Doesn't she sound mean? You know what it is? Struthers. She's probably from Camel. So if I have 3 pieces of rope and each piece of rope has 2 ends, how many ends total would I have? Perfect. She said 6. How many ends are up? How many are hanging down? Perfect. If I bring the 3 bottom ends up to the top like this, there's rope number 1, there's rope number 2, there's rope number 3. How many ends are up? How many are hanging down? Perfect. Now, if I go over here to my table and I get out the big pair of scissors and I take that pair of scissors and cut these 6 ends off and they fall to the floor, would this then not be, Diane, 3 pieces of rope with no ends? She's looking at her abuser now for help. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. Let's go back. That's very difficult. You know how I know it's hard? Nobody's helping you. Nobody knows the answer to that. Instead, we'll do this. Check it out. You just watch real close. If I snap like that and pull, I actually get 3 pieces of rope that are all the same size. Yes, like fireworks, yes. Look, I'll show you. Here's rope number 1. Here's rope number 2. And here's rope number 3. Excellent answer, by the way, they're done. To get them back the way they were. I get all 6 ends up at the top like this, give them each a pull in the center. 1, 2, 3. Snap like that and pull. There's rope number 1. There's rope number 2. There's all 3. Great big hand for everybody. I I have this video, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this video in a little while. But you have big hands, sir. What is your name?
Hey guys, it's Eric. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. My team is constantly adding new original content to this video channel, so you don't miss any of the amazing magic tricks and the hilarious comedy clips. Please subscribe to the Comedy and Magic of Eric Thompson YouTube channel or visit ericthompsonmagic.com.